Yeah, there was a little bit of buy liquidity, but it's being replaced. So I'm waiting now for the buyers to show up again. And if I see it, I'll take another pop at this. You can see obviously the price is tested back up into that 380.30 level, and it has rolled back out of this area, hasn't it? It's kind of rolled back off this price print. There's the 30 area just there. So I'm just watching for a buyer to show up in the book. There's not a lot of sellers coming through here at the moment, guys, as well. The selling deltas is almost non-existent at the present moment, but there's no buyers, so I can't take the trade yet. It's a passive. It looks as if it's a passive buy trade at the present moment, but the book is not showing it just yet. So I'm waiting. I'm moving my orders about quite aggressively to try and make sure I stay ahead of the drop. And if I can stay ahead of the drop, then I'll be obviously good to go, right? Still selling on the book. Still selling on the book, guys. No trade. Very few sellers, but still sellers on the book. A few buyers showing up, but just into the fives. So a few buyers just showed up, including ourselves. We started to buy into this little trade here. That was a trade opportunity that we have taken now. That's okay. That's worked out quite nice, isn't it? It's worked out quite a nice little trade. I didn't really see any buyers coming up in here. We started to see buyers coming in behind these buy orders. When this sell-off came in, the buyer stayed in the book, and I joined that as a locals trade. And I took a buy-side pop at the S&P just in there on the futures. And obviously, we've got a reasonable response to that. We've made some money. We got a reasonable size, 40 contracts in total on the S&P against that trade. And I'm just going to pop a stop in at break even now, guys. So that's nice. So did you see how that worked? Did you see how that worked there, Jason? That process. I mean, it's not about the fact of that price level, is it? It's about the fact that we know about it as a level, and we looked at the initial response to that over here, and we saw that it was very bullish. We saw that it was very bullish at that point. So if we know it's very bullish at that point, well, what's the possibility that there's going to be a buy opportunity somewhere in here? But this is also a buy side, sell side now. It has gone below that price. So we've got to be aware that we've got to be aware of the fact that it's gone below this price. But it doesn't mean we can't still now start looking for that as a buying opportunity. If there's a lot of sell orders coming in here, I can't take advantage of that block trade. Somebody might have traded it already and finished with the trade. It might be in and out. Just because it's $95 million doesn't mean they haven't exited the trade already. You know, so we took advantage of it. It came right off the 38.30s. No surprise there then. And obviously now you're thinking to yourself, wait a second, I don't really know if that's actually the trade anymore. I don't know if this is a buy trade. But obviously it's something you can investigate, isn't it?